All right. As the old saying say, another day, another dollar. Another day, baby holler. Last time we had an exchange, I think you and another brother talked about, and I think the other brother was involved too. There was three of you all.
Sean.
Yeah, no, the other brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was talking about confidence. You know, like you gotta have confidence to, you know, like to change. And the other brother said that that's, you don't need confidence to change.
Right.
It sounded like there was a somewhat of a debate going on in regards to change, you know. And I believe that you and the good brother there said that that it takes confidence to change, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, it says here about the word confidence. It comes from the Latin word fidere or fadere, which means to trust. Trust. Therefore, having self-confidence is having trust in oneself. I just gave you something, right? It says self-directed, guiding principles toward recovery. The one that said self-directed. We'll get into it in a minute, but hold it up, then we'll talk about it.
Let me read what you got.
Nah, not yet, not yet. Trust. It almost sounds like a process, right? Trust the process.
Especially if you lost the trust with someone.
Now, well, I said self, not no one else. Now, I said self. How do you get to a point when you start to trust yourself? Practice. You want to elaborate on that?
Yeah, because you could be the person that's deceiving yourself the most. You deceive yourself. And now we had a conversation where, it's not crazy to argue with yourself in your head because you can stop yourself from a lot of things like you ever thought. Like, maybe I should go to the bar. Then inside your head, you're like, nah, that's the stupidest thing I ever thought about. So you have to know how to trust your better instincts. You have to trust your emotions. You have to learn how to master your emotions. That's hard to do, but you have to learn how to master your emotions.
Excuse me. Is that conflict? Is that conflict in it?
In your mind?
Yeah.
Everybody has a good thought and a bad thought in their mind. They kind of act each other. So, there's a good voice and a bad voice inside everybody is your conscience.
Yeah.
And you listen to your conscience tell you to do bad things that feel good. And you can let your conscience tell you to do good things that don't necessarily be comfortable.
Okay.
So, usually what's uncomfortable builds character if you keep doing what's uncomfortable.
So that's what you call battling within self, right?
Right.
Okay, gotcha. I was thinking something.
Like in my addiction, I used to say all the time, your mind and your conscience are two different. That's what my look. Because your mind will tell you, like, you can drink 2 more beers, but your conscience like, nah, you can drink too much.
Okay.
But you into your mind, and your mind until you go ahead, you know it's wrong to do anyway. Your conscience tell you not to do it. But into your mind, you end up in a bad place. Because your mind tell you to feel good. And your conscience how you know if you do that, you might feel good, but in the end you can feel bad.
Well, that's like what you was telling me earlier.
Yeah, it's like cheating. You know it feels good to cheat. But your conscience tell you like, nah, you got a good woman at home. You know you can't do that. So is that feeling good worth the end result? And you should listen to your conscience.
So in other words, analyze your feelings And what
They
you
don't
think?
use your feelings.
No, I found
Like I was saying, when you have a negative thought in your head, you should just cut it as soon as you finish the negative thought. When you had a thought in your head, like, I can get away with, no, you can't. Before I even said I can get away with getting one drink, cut yourself off, no, you can't.
Right.
You don't do it.
Anyone else?
I'm gonna say believing.
Say what now? Believe.
Believing in yourself.
Believing in yourself. He said
it's cold, man.
said practice. And you said believe. Always good to drink water. Practice. He said believe. And you use terms such as like instinct. You use that. You use terms such as the I think you use the conflict.
Like, for example, not to cut you off, but for example, how many times a year addiction, like you said, you get liquor courage, and your mind tell you, like, man, I can walk through these 50 motherfuckers, I can take one of these cars, like, that's not it.
Not at all. Not a concept.
And you cross the street, your mind tell you, man, you're a coward. You cross like, but I'd rather be a coward than
Then go through that
get
time.
ass with me. It's like, it's an inner battle. It's always an inner battle, no matter what you do. It goes from one, and it goes from one minute thing to an extreme.
Okay.
The smaller it is.
Oh, you need to use this here? Conscious. All right. One of the most powerful things, I think that what distinguishes humans from what we call animals, even though people would say humans are animals, is to be able to control our instincts.
Okay.
And when we are unable to control our instinct, it creates
Conflict.
And anytime it creates conflict by you not being able to control your instincts, you start to what? You start to practice that. Huh? And don't think you get to a point, as my man said it, because remember, for every action there's a what? Reaction. Then you start to believe in it, right? Now, not so much in that order, because a belief, something will represent something that is uncertainty. It's uncertain. But once it becomes a common occurrence, it comes to what people call faith. Because it becomes a common occurrence.
Yeah, though.
Faith.
Yeah, I'm on my way. Mr. Captain, this is my boss.
Yes, sir.
Not now. No.
So it becomes faith. And it's a common occurrence. Now, let me be clear. I'm going to say something again. No. I just want to be clear about something. And this is how we realize that we're not working together. Because everybody have personal things that they're doing, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, you know that you are in a session from 1:30 to from 12:30 to 12:30 to 2:30, right?
Yes, sir.
Your wife should know that. I'm not specifically picking on you, but she should know that. If she is interrupting something when you know that you're supposed to be doing something, she's an enabler. She's acting as an enabler to your addiction.
Okay.
So you don't want to accept it? That's on you. I'm telling you the truth. Because I'm not playing games. This is no joke. It's no joke. Because I can never get into a situation where if I'm out there in the streets and somebody coming in and interrupting my mind, my frame of thought, that jeopardizes me. So I'm not going to let nobody jeopardize me, man. We're all jeopardizing each other, man. Do you think the President of the United States, with all these people around him, he ain't going to let nothing, they ain't going to let nothing what? They ain't going to let nothing come close to him. Yep. We let everything come in our territory and our environment. Everything. And we don't even care. So all we're doing is compromising ourselves and jeopardizing ourselves. So let's be clear with this thing here and there, man. Let's be clear. Let's be honest. Let's be genuine. Let's be sincere. Let's stop playing, man. This is serious business, man. We can't keep going through life, man, playing these little silly games. So we have to realize that now we see that we are succumbing to what? This here. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. And then it creates what? Conflict. Now, there was a speech that was gave about killing or murders. He said, well, murder or killing. And someone says, well, I ain't killed nobody. If you are selling drugs to someone, you are contributing to it because you're creating the process of death coming into your existence. Think about that, man. If you are living with someone and someone else is selling drugs, and I know I've been witness, that means that sometimes you have to deal with the people who's coming in. What is creating? It's creating death in the environment. Huh? This is serious business, man. Because if anything, it is getting control, it's taking control over our what? We're becoming very instinctive like what? Like animals. And when one becomes instinct like animals and we begin the process of death, that means we become spiritually dead. And some of us want to remain spiritually dead. And some of us don't. Some of us are serious about it, man. They're not using words. They're not trying to, but they use the word pussyfoot around. They're serious about change. That's why I like when the brother led the way in that wise. When Brother Dante says he changed what? People, places, and things. People got to change them. You talked about it. Their mindset, their thinking. If you don't change your mindset, your thinking, you can continue to be in conflict. You can continue to succumb to this. You can continue to start to practice it. It's serious business, man. So what we're really doing, and some of us may be really doing, we're still doing this here. We're still relapsing, man. It ain't nothing necessarily that a drug that you are so much consuming. It's that you become addicted to a particular mindset. You become addicted to a particular lifestyle. You become addicted to it. In fact about it, we become addicted to what other people are doing. And then we think that we see and think that other people is getting away with it. So what you think we're going to do? We think that we can get away with it too. Another form of a what? Of an addiction. You got to. Huh? Don't mean it's right. That's right. That's serious stuff, man. Because it's real. All I'm trying to get us to see, get y'all to see, man, that this is nothing, this is real, man. Be careful, man, because if they say that the drug is insidious, cunning, and baffling, it means you don't even know it. Huh? What's the difference between a fox and a wolf? Huh? There is a slight difference. They both come from the dog family, right? A fox will pretend that he likes you. He can get right up on you. It's easier for a fox to get you, but it's difficult for a wolf to eat you. Because a wolf gonna let you know straight up, that's what I am. So we're dealing with foxes and we're dealing with wolves. When it comes to someone trying to deceive us, you got to be careful. Be able to distinguish between a fox and a wolf. A fox will gain your confidence. Huh? And once he gains your confidence, he got you. But a wolf, he knows straight up. Straight up, a wolf gonna tear your ass up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm trying to say, man, about this so-called, what we call an addiction now, or the mindset. You know, as you're talking about, that we got to be clear about this, man, that whatever it is that we're going through in our mindset, man, it will trick you. And once it tricks you, it gains your confidence. Then you start to practice it, you start to believe in it. But then you got that wolf, this drug will tear your ass. The behavior, the mindset, the corrupt mindset will turn you up, will tear you up, man. And this is what's destroying us. This is what's destroying us, man. You ever seen the movie Planet of the Apes? Huh? How about flick? You gotta look at that.
Which one is
Beneath the planet. Something called Beneath the Planet. Beneath the planet. Yeah, but then listen, you gotta look at that. Now, they took on the mindset of humans. It was the opposite. They said that, Darwin said that, his theory that humans evolved from apes, but it's the opposite with them, with what they call the Planet of the Apes now. But it's forgotten, the so-called humans, which the apes saw them as animals. Huh? Mm-hmm. Who said mm-hmm? My man. He saw them as animals. And then the man wanted to kiss the ape. And the ape said, "You are so ugly." Huh? Huh? Think about that mindset. What I'm trying to say is that that's a true bill, because think how we have become. We have become like animals, man. Huh? Even how we interact with one another. Even how we talk to one another, relate to one another. It's like animals. So we're succumbing to the what? To the mindset of being able not to control our what? Our instincts. And it creates the what? Conflict. And then it starts to become a what? A practice. And we know in practice it becomes a what? A law. And in the law of the jungle it says what? Kill or what?
Be killed.
Kill or be killed. Jungle. That's why the person says, well, what the person say? Well, you go back to your own jungle. You go back to your own jungle. Let me see if I can find something real quick. Then we can proceed on. I want to thank you. Now, watch this here now. Let's see what we're competing with. All right. We come to contend with an environment we know nothing about. That's the struggle.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
I'm going to go back to the word. The family law system taught us, right?
Good stuff.
I say,
Good stuff. Appreciate you too, bro.
Breastfeed, right? Say a woman breastfeed, and you like, when children drink, human milk, you might be like, yeah, that's nasty.
Yeah.
But we've been trained to drink animal milk.
No question. Another way.
It's really not good for us in the
Yeah,
first place
yeah.
to drink
That's
animal milk.
true.
Yeah, get you out of your nature.
We're not supposed to drink animal milk.
Yeah, get you out of your nature.
It's against our internal stuff inside of us to drink animal milk. That's why some people.
You know what? And I drink a lot of cereal, eat a lot of cereal, and I never thought about that. That's something for me to really, when I be sitting by
A
myself.
woman have her own breast milk. A man might be like,
Listen though. Listen to this. I got you, but listen though. It's always the intent and behind in which a person uses a thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because people process things all day long. You know what I'm saying? Because they're trying to, make it better, and understand and cope in this and live in this reality called Earth, as I call it, planet Earth. So they come up with these things. Some say that they use the thing that said no man should eat meat. They come up with these terms. You know what I'm saying? Sure. And for some people, it benefits some people. Some people, people just don't buy into it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because one thing humans, we got to get out of the habit of thinking we this here.
God.
Because no one understands high school genetics.
Genetic.
All our genetics are what? It's different.
Everybody.
Listen, I'll tell you something, man. You ever been around? I don't know a guy, but I heard a guy. He smoked all his life, and he lived up to be 98 years old. Huh?
Seriously?
98 years old. Yeah. And actually, he's a local guy. You ever heard him play music or you play? No. But yeah.
I heard that about, they said that about people in the
George
country.
Burns.
They say people in the country should drink every day and live like 100 or something.
But remember we said earlier?
Get
Remember we said earlier?
Yeah.
What's good for everybody else
Ain't good for me.
ain't good for you. So you ain't got to follow nobody else. You have to follow your what? Yourself. Remember it says in that paper, be self what? Self-directed.
Hey man, let me get.
That's all. It's only gonna be one of you, man. Brother. Man. Ain't nothing be enough, man. It's gonna be no. You got to love all of you. You can't be nobody but you what?
So,
You can't be nobody but yourself. You know what I'm saying? Be careful who you follow, man. Be careful who you imitate.
self-direction.
Self-directed. What it say?
Okay, it says what the person in recovery wants, desire, and can accomplish, not what the provider imparts to
To the person.
Yeah.
Look, read that again and tell me what you
Okay.
get. Tell me what y'all get in
Okay,
there.
self-direction. What the person in recovery wants.
What it say right there?
Wants.
What you want?
Right.
Okay, now what else it say? Go on.
It says, okay, desire and can accomplish.
Okay, what you desire and can
Can
what? Accomplish.
Okay.
Then it goes on. Watch what the next
Okay.
one is the key.
Not what the provider
Oh, what it says.
impaired.
Not
impart.
what somebody else impart on you. What you want. What you want to do.
Okay.
Huh? So who is it on?
Me.
All
I
right.
meant yourself.
That's
it's
right.
On me. It's on me.
It's on you. It's on you. It ain't on your spouse, my friend, my sister, my brother, my uncle, my father, my mother. You know, everybody must bear their own, what is they saying in the religious shit, their own cross. You must bear your own weight.
So I really get what you're saying about. Excuse me, even though I was thinking that he was wrong, but when it comes to me in this right here, I
Yeah.
gotta be serious.
Yeah.
Even though she on a lunch break dropping something off,
Yeah.
it's interfering with
What you? But yeah, that's all.
And I was getting. Can I be honest?
You should.
I was a little upset with you about that.
I know you was.
I'm saying I got it.
That's
I got
good.
it now, though. But it
I
makes
knew you
sense.
was. You got to. That's a good thing because, listen, y'all must think, let me tell you something, man. I was going to try to bring somebody on here, man, who I knew
understand.
Fly Gators got us like together about 20, 30 years ago. This is not nothing new to me, man.
Right.
I mean, if somebody else come here who's the mainstream, man, people be flocking. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Huh? Well, man, this ain't nothing new to me. Every word I say, man, what I say to you, bro, that's me diffusing. That's me making a connection with you again.
Okay.
Because I knew you was disconnected.
Yeah.
I ain't just, man, let me tell you something. I ain't saying stuff just to say it.
I'll follow you.
I ain't saying it.
I got you.
So I knew you was. But listen, because someone had to tell you the truth.
Right.
That's the problem. No one wants to tell you the truth. Not saying no one, but for the most part, they just want to tell you. They'll read a book all day long. They tell you this all they go see. But they just saying that they get a little what's called a little bit of money and so forth and so on. But listen, man, I'm trying to help as best way I can, man.
Yeah. And I see that. Seriously. I really do.
Because I knew that was making you aware of what's going on. Because there are things that is going on that is undetected. That we don't, it's under the radar. And we don't even see it. So all I'm trying to do is bring it to your attention.
Right.
Now earlier when I gave you this paper here, I gave it to you because no one else. I let everyone else see it, right? And I said and I let everybody else know that I let everybody see it, but I just let you see it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I mean I'm including what everybody.
Everybody.
I don't want nobody to be left out.
Okay. I see what you're saying, though. I mean, can I speak on it?
Yeah, go ahead.
I know she got my best interest, and I know she had to work. She could have did it later on, but it would have been too late. We can't open the door after 11 o'clock.
Well, I got you.
So,
It wasn't that. I'm gonna tell you what it was. What got me was
example.
no, huh?
It's the truth, but you use me for an example.
Yeah, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Not that too because now, even though remember you did right. You said, man, when they come, I want to let you know. He made me aware, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's fine.
Instead of getting up and
But
leaving.
but when they got too comfortable in calling you for no reason other than you supposed to be out there and calling me, not calling me and just saying, just talking just to talk.
Yeah, that's what she did.
That's what got it.
That's what she. I mean, I said.
That's what got it.
I said.
No, that's not right.
Mm-hmm.
That's not right. You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting you know.
Because my phone is going to start the meeting.
And that's right. And it should be. And it should. And when it should be all. If y'all really working together, that these things need to be laid out.
True.
They need to be laid out, laid down.
She said, I'm leaving work.
No,
What he said.
No, I'm saying something. It is defense, but not so much. He knew somewhere in his mind that he was going wrong because he asked him something. He's like, no, I can't.
Yeah, I did tell her. Yeah.
I got you there, yeah.
And
Yeah.
he was already entranced about what you were saying. So
Yeah.
he knew what he wanted to do and what he couldn't do.
Yeah.
He's already engaged in what he was doing.
Yeah. So but I'm just trying to see how tricky this stuff is. That's the whole point.
Right.
How tricky this drugs is, man.
And it ain't just the drug. I got you saying there's other things.
There's other things that contributed to it, man.
I like how you deliver stuff to
Everything, let me tell you something, man. This shit is wild, man. This shit is real wild. And that's why my main man, he sit back and listen. He'll shake his head and say, yeah. He's pretty clear. You know what I'm saying? This shit is, and my man, I like that. My man, he just sit back and now he's registering shit. Shit is registering with him pretty good now. You know what I'm saying? Because we tired of the what? We tired of the same thing over and over again. We tired of shit. It's time to come in and sneak in like a fox.
Yeah.
And got your ass. We said, God damn.
I don't want to be got no more, man.
Huh?
I don't.
You know,
I ain't gonna be got.
Let me tell you something. A fox means something else. You ever seen a fox 1 minute and the next minute he what?
Over there.
That motherfucker gone.
Yeah.
That's a slick that
Plus they
fox
fast,
slick,
too.
man.
I tell you what about a fox, when it gets to the hen house, over.
It's over. It's over. Yeah.
Fairly
What you
over.
mean by that?
What I mean by that is that he won't leave.
even.
Yeah.
He won't leave until he done ate all those little chickens in there.
Means something good.
So is this true?
He chased them off
A
with a
dog can
shotgun.
eat until they make themselves sick and keep
Hey, listen to
going.
Manny about the fox, though. Tell me again, Manny.
I mean,
They,
I
they,
don't know.
no, they know, that's really every coyote or fox that's in all the dogs or whatever.
Yeah.
That's what they do. I mean, that's, they just know as soon as they're born. Let's just say that, okay? They start playing around with the mother. They're very friendly.
Yeah.
The mother's very friendly because they're playing with her baby. Man, you heard one, that's not so.
Mm-hmm.
So, she can't, it's like crack cocaine on her, but her chickens are. She will not leave until she ate every one of them.
Yeah, man.
How long would that take? Who knows? Because if the farmer comes out there and shoots the shotgun, she's gone. But she's this clever, and she will come back. And if there's one left, she's gonna take it.
That's mean, ain't it, man? Ain't that some mean stuff? That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. Man, let me tell you something, man. Our nature
That's crazy.
has been so altered. I'm talking about humans.
Yeah.
That we wind up killing each other until there's no more of us what? Left.
Right.
Huh?
In a way,
Our conscience is becoming so dead till we don't hear, as you say, that voice, that we don't hear it no more. Like at one time the conscience would say, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it now. Then you get lower and lower and
That's your
lower
conscience.
and lower. And you don't hear it. That's your conscience. Yeah, what's your conscience? That's your conscience. That's your whole body is a conscience. Everything about you is a conscience. Your whole body is a conscience. Because nature comes to awaken our conscience,
Yeah.
and therefore we become aware of it. Think about it. That's what I said. Keep it on. Awareness, hold up a minute, is the beginning of time. Try to dispute that if you want to. I had to get animated on that. When you become aware, is the beginning of what? Of time. I'm aware now. You know what I'm saying? But that's your time. Huh? It's your time. So now it's our time to what? It's our time to change. You become aware of it now. Huh? So now you know it's time to what? To change.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you got to change when it comes to this mindset. And dealing with not allowing our instincts to get the best of us. And understanding that we need to be aware of this conflict because you got a higher self and a what? And a lower self. And the lower self wants to dominate the what? The higher self. If he's out there.
No. This was a scam. Like,
Yeah, well, turn that your
I'm
vibrator.
putting on.
Vibrator.
Sorry, I really am.
Yeah. But see, now, this ain't nothing me shaming anything about what he's doing. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
cool.
But I'm listen, man. Let me tell you something. I'm cool about all. You. I'm not. Nah, that's not ramming nothing down nobody's throat because it's on you again. It ain't on me. It's on you. All I can do is deliver something to you. Deliver a word, deliver a message. What you do with it is on you. So yeah. So we're still talking about change. And I says this is what we're contending with. I says we come to contend with an environment that we know nothing about. We're born in an environment that we know nothing about.
This day and age, people always talk about getting to a higher consciousness.
Yeah.
You know, you heard the term a whole lot of times. Nowadays, you either sleep or you woke. Either you're a lion or a sheep.
Okay.
Everybody's are leaders and the sheep
Or
are
you
followers.
pray or you don't pray.
When the sheep you follow behind everything the man says.
But this is what people want. Let me tell you what they want. What is most important, all right, is this here. What is that? That's what you want, peace, man. Peace, man.
That's hard to come by.
Peace, man. No,
You gotta be at peace with yourself.
Well, and they say in we gonna go through it. It says in Islam they say assalamu alaikum. In Hebrew they say shalom. You know what I'm saying? In Kemetic they say patah hotep. You know, the language of the people, the language in which we speak, because language makes us who we are. Language makes us who we are. So we all want peace now. Peace, people say peace is the absence of conflict, right? That's what they say.
Okay.
Now,
Okay, I'm following.
yeah. And we're gonna reason with progression, because he started off with reasoning with progression when we talk about confidence. We always reason with progression. Okay, you know, I always like the word conflict. You know, I always like to say you're trying to conflict an image of how you want people to see you. Now, the opposite of peace is not this here. You got war, right? Peace and war. The opposite of peace is what? What that say?
Treat.
A threat.
Oh, that's right.
That's the opposite of peace. Listen, and that's why when we are no threat to one another, we get the confidence again. Trustworthy. Huh?
Yeah.
I leave $5 down there. I got you, thank you. I leave $5 down there.
I tried to be the sock.
Yeah, my man, it's socket joint.
Yeah.
My man, I leave $5 down there in my room.
Okay.
And I got you in my room, other folks come in my room who I interact with. Do you trust them?
No.
Hell no. Why not? Because we see each other as an enemy. We see each other as a what?
Threat.
As a threat.
You know what?
My mom
Honestly,
used
I'm gonna be truthful. It depends on who the $5 belongs to. I mean, my own honesty. Who was asked $5, I give it back. If somebody $5, you said that.
He's saying he leaving it there.
Oh, he leaving it
He
there. I
didn't
thought you
lose
said
it.
he dropped
Number
it.
one, he said he
No,
left
I
it
would take
there.
it if he left it there.
And I got a room full of people. Say
Yeah.
Chaz,
Yeah.
me and Deontay in the room together. Do I trust them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would trust
I trust them to a certain extent that I know where I put my money. I wouldn't set them up to set myself up. So I wouldn't put it out there for it to become a conflict. So I would put it in my pocket.
Or do you mean like I was counting my money and I haven't just put $5?
Now, you
No,
know,
listen to this thing. He said I put $5 there and left it in my room.
Yeah. My man.
He left. So do I trust y'all? Hell no, I don't trust y'all. Listen, I hate to cut. I'm gonna say I fuck with y'all, but I don't trust y'all around my things that I know that I cherish. If I cherish, I'm gonna move it, so I don't have to get to the conflict with you.
He trying to avoid the conflict.
Right. That's what I would do. I would remove it. I wouldn't set myself up.
Let me tell you what's going on. Watch this here now. Watch this here now. I'm picking up on some skills now. This cat got good listening skills, whether he ignore it or not, because he stays, if he can, his problem is that he's everywhere. He got problems staying focused. If this cat stay focused, this cat will be a bad dude. Because this cat listen to things in what? In detail. He says, listen, one of the challenges that he may have, he may can give everybody in health advice, but don't accept his own advice.
That's what my pastor said, and my,
you know what I'm saying?
My mother.
So yeah, because I hear it. I don't know. I'm just telling you. I just studied the line of progress. You know what I'm saying? Or logic. You see? So, but he said, listen. Now he says, listen what he said. He says, I laid that down. Not that I dropped it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So that's good stuff, man. Because we want to do our best to avoid the what?
Conflict.
The conflict, man. It's like a person who knows not and believes that they know. It's dangerous. Avoid them.
That's just like you letting me. That's just like
Stay away.
That's just like you letting me. I asked you for $20, and you know I ain't got it. I ain't working or doing nothing to give it back. You setting yourself up for more conflict. You see what I'm saying?
If I give you $20, I know you can't get it back.
Right.
And I give you $20, that's on me.
That's what I'm just saying. You setting yourself up for conflict.
But let me tell you now.
It's not confident because I know it.
Go ahead. Now, this is the deal here, right? And let them know what you're doing up there too, Brother Elwood. Let them know what you're gonna do out there. Hey. Okay, yeah, I got you now. So, a lot of times, man, you know what's happening though, man? Let me tell you, there's two things going on. Your heart and your mind. Conflict now. Let's deal with this here now. Because I'm talking about me specifically dealing with my man, good brother there. Is it so that, based upon what your evolving process now, Rastafari, you know, we see all these good terms, right? The difficult is in the implementation of them, of it, and applying them. You know they're good, right? So, and you know you have this here, right? A good heart. This here, but a lot of times, your heart overrides your what? Or your mind. And you said, remember, I give it to you. That's on me, right? Now, that means you're accepting responsibility, right? You say, I give it to him.
No, you can't give it.
It's on me. So now you know you give it to him, so you know you ain't giving that. So that means you're operating from this here now. From a principle. Now, this is my thing here. If I have a friend who I know, and he asked me for $200, right? I say, man, listen, all I got is $100, man, to give you, right? You hear what I just said, right? I'm giving it to him because I don't expect what? I don't expect nothing back because he's my what? He's my friend, man. I'm not giving you nothing and holding it against you. Because if I hold something against you, I'm holding something against myself. And that is also associated with what? The conflict, man.
I got another question.
The conflict.
Yeah.
That's tick for tack, man.
Oh.
Tick for tack, man. You get somebody something, you look for something back, man. That's tick for tack.
That's just how he explained it. That's just how he explained it. Yeah. That's how you see it. That's all.
I mean, but if you're giving somebody something, you're going to give it to them from your heart, man. You're not going to expect nothing in return, but some people, they give you something, and then they turn around, and they right back up in your face, expecting you to,
Yeah. But and also
give them something back.
Because also people gonna do this to you too, right? They're gonna do what? They're gonna use the devil out of you, man. Listen, and when they use that, man, when they keep using you, listen, because for the most part, people can give you something and they can hold you hostage. Man, I remember I gave you this, man. Remember you gave you this, man, and you didn't give me this back, man. I said, hold up a minute, man. Who wants a friend like that? You know what I'm saying? Who wants a so-called buddy like that? Go ahead, you was gonna say something.
There's two different situations going on here. Is it the way somebody delivers the question to you? Like somebody says, okay, can you give me $100 and I give it back to you? Or somebody said, I need $100, can you give me $100? Or is it that you told somebody like, all I had was $100? Would they take your last $100? And that's all you had?
Yeah. Now listen. First of all, the relationship that we have with an individual is already established.
Right.
So,
You understand?
but I got what you're saying. You gave us three different scenarios of questions. You says it's how he asked the question.
Right.
And how he asked the question determines what?
How I perceive what I'm going to do. If you ask me for $100, like, all right, I need $100, I get back to you Friday, then I'm expecting my money on Friday. If you say I need $100 and I say, here go $100, and you never said this.
Now watch this and now I got what you said. Let me tell you something. I had this is a real life example. When I said I have a brother who wanted some money, and I said, man, this is what I got to give you. I don't care how he answered it, how he asked me. I don't care. All I knew is this is what I had to give him.
No, it could be your interpretation because when you want your money back,
I ain't want it.
I'm talking about in the whole world. I give you $100 and you never said you was going to give it back. Now I'm expecting it back, and you come to me like, well, I didn't know you wanted it back.
But the thing is that you have to be in control of the situation.
Exactly. That's what
Yeah. So if you're in control of the situation, you don't expect it back.
It's the same thing you said like relationship. If I tell you all I got in the whole world is $100, are you my friend? Be like, okay, well, you just let me go 50. I'm not gonna take all your $100. Between a friend, like, all right, well, give me $100. No, I don't have nothing else in the whole world. Would you still take my last $100?
Nah, a friend wouldn't do that though.
That's what I'm trying to make.
Yeah, a friend wouldn't do that. Yeah, a friend wouldn't do that. He wouldn't. You know, we came up. We had certain rules when we came up, right? That was usually what a friend would do. But we had certain rules that, like, I don't want to make somebody salivate. If you got drinks in the refrigerator, you don't take a person's last what?
Yeah.
You don't take his last.
Some people will.
I mean, that's really when you find out if they really your friend.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, they could be your friend before,
Mm-hmm.
right? But when they do something like that to you, that's when you find out they not your friend.
Yeah.
You know?
Now, but watch this here now. Friends do get. No, this word here. People do get what? Desperate, man. People do get desperate. Your friends can get desperate. How do you handle that? Because if a person is desperate, you can become careless, you can become reckless. You're like a desperado.
When you say earlier, be careful.
How do you handle that, though? I mean, good brother here. How do you handle that? How everybody handle what we call a friend at times when they become very desperate and they do anything. You know, sometimes that you may want a drink or a hit or whatever. You become desperate and you do what? Almost just about what? Anything.
Be careful with that individual. What they say, listen all the time. If you don't feed them, you get off your plate.
That's a rough one there, man. Yeah, I'm kind of stumped on this one here, man. I know. Yes, sir. Thank
I've
you.
heard that saying before, right? Yeah. If you don't feed a person, they start eating off your plate.
But I'm glad you brought that up because remember, they say respect is to be what? Earned, right? You gotta earn respect.
You gotta give it to get it.
Uh-oh.
You gotta gain respect.
Y'all throw something. Hold on. Let's get that.
'Cause if you don't respect
Hold
that,
on.
respect
Give
you.
it to get it. And what you say, brother? You say what?
Gain.
Okay.
Hold up on that, man.
Huh?
I got something I heard of. You don't have to give me your respect, but you have to disrespect.
Like this morning. Perfect example. What I went through this morning. and it put me in a state where as though I was outside of myself. I'm 55 years old. I ain't gonna let a 42-year-old or 32-year-old disrespect me. I'm not saying I'm no tough Tony, but you gonna give me your respect.
My man.
Cause I'm no clown.
Yes, sir.
You gonna give me my respect. But I'm giving it to you constantly.
Oh, wow.
And I ain't doing no disrespecting. I'm working my program. And you taking me outside of myself, I'm not having it. Because I want this now. I want to live. And I'm going to live. Right. That's why certain people were saying that I was right. But she do that. People do that frequently. I ain't saying no name. They do that frequently to everybody.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna stand up cat. I'm gonna stand up what I believe in. If I feel as though I'm right, I'm gonna go with it. But I ain't gonna let you pull me outside.
Now that's serious though, because one thing I really know, I found something about this brother here, because sometimes that's challenging for him sometimes, because it can get him out of character.
Right.
Now, because, but the key, it's a good thing that you brought this up now, because what's the sister that did the song, she's messing with the Ziggly Molly guy. Lauryn Hill.
Yeah.
She did a song called what? Reciprocity, right?
Yeah, I can't even pronounce that word.
Oh yeah, my name. No, that which is reciprocal. You know, it's a fair exchange. You know what I'm saying? Something that you know what I'm saying? Hey, balance. You know what I'm saying? My man, because you said in order to give it, you gotta what?
Give
it.
Yeah.
Did I ask him something because he's out of the room when I asked you earlier? If I ask you something, you would go code a certain way how I deliver the question to you. Like,
If you asked me
a different way, say hey, you got 50 cents, you give me 50 cents. Would it make it different if I said that, or I said, can I hold 50 cents later on the day? Would that make a difference?
no and yes. Can I answer the no first? If you said respectfully to me, I would give it to you. If you said like you demanded me to give it to you, I'm going to answer that to you. I told you it's a no and a yes. Okay? Respectfully, you asked me, can you get 50 cents? Okay? The second one you said is, can I give you, can you get 50 cents until later on? Okay. Either one I would say yes to. If you said in a respectful tone of voice, I would give it to you. Either one you said, I would give it to you. But if you came to me, give me 50 cents, or can I get 50 cents till later on? No, I ain't gonna give it to you, because you ain't giving me my respect to get something that is mine. You feel me?
Asking and demanding is two different things.
Right, but I'm saying, he said, listen to what he said. He said, give me 50 cents. And then he said, can I get give me 50 cents till later on.
But he made a good point. He did say asking and demanding is two different things. But
Right. But I'm saying the same way he said it was, one was saying, can I get 50 cents? One was saying, can I get 50 cents till later on?
Let me tell you this. Okay, both the ways I'm being respectful to you.
Say $1,000. Say, let me get $1,000.
All right, make it worth something.
I can do that.
I'll tell you what I said.
You give me $1,000, but if I say, hey, I'm short $1,000, let me go $1,000 till Friday.
Okay.
When you gave me $1,000, you expect it back. It's different than, if I say I'm going to give back to you Friday, it's two different questions.
Right.
If I gave you 50 cents, you gave me 50 cents, I'll just give you 50 cents. I'm not expecting that.
Right.
You said, let me go 50 cents till Friday.
You set your own self up.
Right.
To give me my money back because I'm looking for it.
Right.
Not because it's 50 cents. Because you said you're gonna give it to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to
Okay.
So now this is what it sounds like here. It sounds like accountability.
Right.
It sounds like being that you have to maybe hold someone accountable. I take control over the whole situation. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I have established a relationship with you. So
that's what I said was, I asked you 50 cents, and you be like, this is only 50 cents I got, and I take it anyway. How would you feel?
Well, that'll be on him.
I would feel as though you being selfish because you don't know if I need that 50 cents to get to work.
To get you, right? And it didn't care what you
I would say selfish. You wouldn't be selfish.
Right. But I don't
If I
care
tell you
about
that's
what
not, if you know I gotta go to work, say that's the 50 cent, say 50 cent the bus fare. That's my bus fare, and I tell you this is only 50 cent I got. And you still take it anyway.
Right.
Because I don't know what you need it for. You might need it to go buy a beer or something. You feel me? But I needed to go to work, and you take it anyway. That's being selfish.
How's that being selfish though?
That's all
Because
you
you know I
know.
got, that's if I say that's only 50 cent I got,
And I take it anyway.
but I really need it, man. You know how we is as boy. Come on, you that slip tongue and whatnot, trick you into
No, I
giving
don't.
to
I
you.
don't. That's what I'm
No,
trying.
that's a good thing.
But that's what I'm trying to get us to. That's why I use the word $1,000 rather than 50 cents.
Okay.
I'm trying to get us to get out of this thinking at a certain level. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm
Right.
trying to. Like once
He just
again,
used it for an example.
I know. But I got
Okay.
you. I'm using it for making an example too.
Right.
That we can so that we can get out of thinking a certain kind of way. That's all. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm trying to do is to get us stop thinking a certain kind of way, man.
Right.
That we elevate our thinking.
Okay, just like last night when I went to the store and I came back with them 2 twisters,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you say turns, man. Could I get? You said could I get some of them donuts, right?
No.
You said-
You misheard. I said, damn, they some big ass. Excuse my language. They some big ass donuts. And you being like I am. Shane, you said, Ed, you want one? And
Okay.
I said, yeah.
So I say you can get a piece of one of these,
Right. And you want to give me the whole thing.
And I just went on and gave you the whole
Right.
donut, right?
Because me and you is not selfish.
Because